one of Piqua High School's National Honor Society advisors. On December 13, 1922, 8 students called to order the first meeting of the Piqua High School chapter of NHS. Thus, they began a tradition of honoring scholarship, leadership, service, and character that has lasted nearly 100 years.
We're actually going to start this afternoon's ceremony just talking about what has become the backbone, not just of this chapter of National Honor Society, but the organization itself. And that comes down to 2 words, servant and leadership. On one hand, we see the word servant and we kind of have more of this negative connotation. Okay, we're always looking at, you're performing duties for something that's a higher rank than you, something along those lines. But if we look on the other hand of this with the term leadership, we see this being a more prestigious term. So how do those 2 things come together to be the basis of this organization? And that's actually what we've seen, not just our chapter, but National Honor Society itself to build upon. Any greatness any of these students come to, whether it's, helping another person, serving the community, serving the school, that is going to mean more to them than just a little word on a college application or something they can add to their resume. We want to focus on their willingness to humble themselves to help others and those around them. This is going to come from holding themselves accountable, in most cases for what is right, not necessarily what is popular. It's going to come from approaching each day with gratitude for the different opportunities that have come their way and appreciating the people that have helped give them it. If you want to be a leader, not just in this organization, but in the world itself, you also do need to be a servant to other people.
We want to talk about a little bit about the NHS requirements that are involved with this. Excellence in scholarship. They must have a 3.6 GPA. Leadership, service, and character are all the pieces we focus on. This year, we will actually have a double induction due to last year's being put on hold. As a result, we have 12 members from the induction class of 2020 and 19 new members from the induction class of 2021 officially joining our chapter tonight.
To help us welcome these new members, we do have several distinguished guests helping us. First, we're just going to go through our officer team here and our executive leadership team. If you could stand when I say your name and your position, and then you can sit down. Our president is here and co-chair of the Piqua City Schools Outreach Committee is Devin Caesar. Vice president and co-chair of the Community Outreach Committee is Leslie Gaston. Secretary and co-chair of the National Honor Society Outreach Committee is Kathy Burnett. Treasurer and chair of financial planning is Melina Langston. And our other co-chairs of the previously mentioned committees this year are Tracy Clark, Reagan Stone, and Elise Blaine. We also have Piqua City School Superintendent, Mr. Dwayne Thompson, who thought he could sneak into the back, and Principal Mr. Rob Messick, who is going to go with his principal's address at this time.
Good afternoon. I'm Rob Messick, principal of Piqua High School. On behalf of the faculty and the Board of Education, I'd like to welcome all of you to Piqua High School this afternoon. We're glad to have the opportunity to celebrate such a wonderful group of students. This is my favorite event of the year. I get to spend an afternoon with not only the brightest students in Piqua High School, but a group of individuals that excel in character, service, leadership, and scholarship. I do want to take time to thank your advisors, Mrs. Hoyne and Mrs. Downs. Thank you for helping us celebrate these great young men and women. I'd like to congratulate all of you in attendance, especially the families and support groups of these wonderful people. Obviously, you have made an impression on our lives. Once again, thank you for spending this Sunday afternoon with us. I'll turn it over now to the National Honor Society members.
At this time, our officer team will begin our candle lighting ceremony for the new inductees. Devin, if you want to go ahead over to the podium, you're up first.
Scholarship is the first pillar of the National Honor Society. William Butler Hughes once said, "Education is not the filling of a bucket, but the lighting of a fire. Scholarship is the eternal quest better oneself by seeking truth and understanding. A true scholar realizes that big ideas matter and that he or she can uncover them only through curiosity, effort, and perseverance. Scholarship is about much more than GPAs, ACTs, or errors. It is a lifetime, passionate dedication to learning.
Service. It is only through our service to others that we find out who we are as individuals. Through the unselfish giving of our time, effort, and talents, and simultaneously improve our communities and ourselves. To serve is to give yourself to your neighbors, even in times of difficulty.
Leadership. When we think of leadership, we often think of power. True leadership, however, is not a title, but an attitude. A leader is one who thinks of others first and puts him or herself last. A leader is one who makes others better, even when he or she must make sacrifices. With or without a title, we can lead by embodying the virtues we wish to see in others.
Character. To do good when no one else is watching. To do good for goodness sake. This is character. When confronted by the evils of the world, there are so often nothing but our own moral compass. It is essential, therefore, that our compass becomes pressed in the right direction. Like John Williams said, be more concerned with your character than your reputation. Because your character is what you really are, while your reputation is what others can see.
Thank you, officers. Now, please join me in welcoming our NHS President, Mr. Devin Zever.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow students. As the current president of Piqua High School's National Honor Society, I feel compelled to share with all of you the importance of the organization to my high school experience. 3 areas of my life were directly impacted in a beneficial way. My personal values, my relationships with others, and my professional growth have developed in a way that has left me feeling more prepared for my future. To all the new inductees, as your involvement in the organization evolves, your parents will see a transformation within you. Of course, you're all great students. That's why you're here. However, you will grow. Your belief system will grow, your relationship base will grow, and your professional confidence will grow. The work we do as the National Honor Society goes full circle. We give our time and effort to the community through service, expecting nothing in return. Yet, the community gives back in many ways. I experienced this firsthand when the Piqua Community Foundation presented the National Honor Society with a check for $5,000 towards the Little Pantry Project. This project was created from an idea of a fellow NHS member to help feed those in need. National Honor Society instills the importance of commitment. Members must volunteer for a certain number of service hours each year and are expected to arrive on time to each event. Timeliness is applicable to many areas of life. Learning this at a young age helps develop a sense of accountability and a concern for others and for the time. A passion to serve others is also instilled. From personal experience, I found volunteer work to be rewarding. Having assisted with the cleanup efforts following the Memorial Day tornadoes in Dayton, Ohio, I witnessed the appreciation of those affected. In a state of disaster, many homeowners were in dire need for help. Their expression of gratitude made us feel like we were their superheroes. National Honor Society forms relationships between students from various interest groups. From musicians to athletes to club leaders, NHS is composed of students with unique backgrounds. This is excellent because these students may otherwise not associate. As members of different backgrounds collaborate, they learn about one another and build a bond of commonality. members of NHS also build relationships with community leaders through planning and execution of service projects. The relationships each member makes contributes to their network of acquaintances. These connections made while in high school can lead to opportunity in the future. National Honor Society provides members with opportunities to gain professional experience. Monthly meetings are led by the author team and are assisted by our advisors. Running meetings in such a way intensifies the idea that the excellence of the organization is dependent on the contribution of each of its members. At most service opportunities, a job or task needs completed, which requires a focused and helpful attitude. College classes and job interviews are prime examples of situations that require the same level of professionalism. The experience I gained through NHS has not only given me confidence, but the assurance needed to deal with any professional matter. All in all, no other high school organization facilitates the development of high school students the way the National Honor Society does. Greater expectations lead to greater results. By that, I mean NHS expects more of its members than other clubs. And in return, the growth of each student is also greater. From planning and preparing service opportunities to physically carrying them out, many lessons are learned. The expectations NHS members are required to meet is preparation for future endeavors in life. Personal values, relationships with others, and professional experiences are aspects of life benefited by the National Honor Society. I fully believe this organization changes the lives of both those serving and those who are being served. Thank you and congratulations to all of the new inductees. We will now begin the induction process.
Inductees, when you hear your name called, please come forward to receive your certificate and return to your seat. Please save your applause until all names have been called. Mr. Messick, would you please help us pass out the certificates? Kenzie Anderson.
Nolan Campbell.
Elise Cox.
Natalie Post.
Lauren Hicks.
Gabrielle Kinney.
Andrea Marks.
Ashley McPherson.
Tara Reed.
Isabella Reyes.
Reagan Sloan.
And the last of our 2020 inductees is Reagan Hughes.
We're now going to start with our 2021 inductees. Kale Barr.
Lauren Barr. Yes, they're related.
Trista Bogie.
Maddie Bolin.
Libby Bradley.
Nathan Beecher.
Sydney Hawk.
The one and only Polly Hines.
Reagan Howard.
Zoe Lathan.
Ivy Lee.
Isabella Murray.
Brady Uhl.
Rio Henley.
Carolina Polikowski.
Sam, everyone's favorite, Schmeezy.
Kirsten Shaneyveld.
Kelsey Shepherd.
Matthew Weiser.
Go ahead and give the inductees a round of applause.
At this time, will the members and inductees of the National Honor Society please stand and join me in the National Honor Society pledge, which is located on the back of their coat. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles of religious stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage my standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character.
We'll work on that before the next discussion. I'm hearing it a couple of different things. Just real quick, one more last round of applause for our 2020 inductees, our 2021 inductees, and our seniors this year.
Before we go, Mrs. Downs and I would like to present the 2021 National Honor Society Scholarship to several outstanding individuals. NHS members graduating this year were asked to apply for the scholarship. Qualifying students had to submit an application, write an essay, and most of all, demonstrate exemplary standing in the qualities of scholarship, leadership, service, and character.
The Piqua NHS chapter has been very fortunate the last several years to offer at least one of these scholarships, but if the need arises, we give out more than that. This year's applicant pool was particularly difficult to choose from simply because this particular group of seniors has gone above and beyond. This is a group that in a year of a global pandemic logged well over 900 hours of community service, and that's only one of the 4 pillars that we look at. So first and foremost, to all of our seniors, all of the applicants for the scholarship, thank you for everything you did for most of you the last 2 years, for some of you just this past year. We appreciate it as your advisors, the school appreciates it, the community appreciates it. Based on the 4 pillars and our finances, we were actually able to select 3 recipients for this year's senior scholarship. All 3 of these individuals have regularly volunteered, not only throughout the school district in literally every building, but also giving up a variety of their evenings, their weekends to work in the community as well. With that being said, if they could stand, this year's recipients of the Senior National Honor Society Scholarship are Jordan Karn, Brooklyn Wright, and Gracie Clark. Congratulations once again, ladies, and congratulations to all of our new inductees as well as our members for another excellent year. At this time, we are going to dismiss, but before you run and do all of your individual pictures, We do need all of the new inductees to come up here. We're going to get a few different pictures, and then we'll turn your children back over to you. So with that being said, thank you for your time